Hello friends, fall is upon us here in Alaska. The leaves are changing colors. There is what we call termination dust on the mountains. The first snow up in the mountains, none down here on the ground yet, thankfully. But we are seeing that termination dust as we drive into town on the higher peaks. The temperature is getting colder. Now, fall in Alaska typically lasts from beginning of September through mid-October. We usually expect our first snowfall mid-October here in South Central Alaska. You know, it's snowing somewhere in Alaska every day of the year, so we're just talking about here in the Anchorage area. Now, there are lots of things that we need to do in the fall to make sure that we are ready for the winter ahead. So we're going to be trying to tackle some of those projects today. First up, we have the potato patch.
One potato. Did one plant.
Everett, what you been doing out here?
Digging potatoes that you see. I dig that.
You dug that one. Oh, these are our smaller potatoes.
Yeah.
This was one variety that we got that were littler.
But
Those look yummy. I wanted some like little fingerling potatoes.
yeah, but I did get some bigger ones.
Oh, okay.
Just like
Oh, I see a potato.
yeah, that's
Little one.
This one did.
Little peanut.
You can put them.
Everett, it's okay. I think.
Oh.
Let's kind of shake it. See what's fun. Pretty easy. Once we did this one, Bennett, you can just pull all the dirt back.
Oh, but I really want bigger potatoes.
Well,
Swap this one. Oh, this is getting heavy. Do this. Yeah, just a second. 10 potatoes from it. And really big ones. No, pretty big ones. Yeah. Not the biggest. I think it's good. Nice one. I mean, you look through that pile if I took any out.
all right. Nice. Whoa, careful. Nice, boys. Look at that. Not big, but just be good.
And I found the biggest.
They look. They remind me of like big peanuts.
Sorry. Ooh. Oh, this one, this one.
I found 2 in this pile.
Our hands are attacking.
Oh, right where your hands are, Westy, you got a bunch.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a good one.
we have some really good. Yeah, look at my hands. I'm gonna see how heavy it is. Oh, I found the potatoes.
These
Mom,
potatoes.
look.
Here, I found another one.
Wow.
Every, come and put it
Thompson,
over
what's
here.
this?
Let me see your hands, Westy.
God, how much money was all this dirt?
Another project that we are still working on is the raspberry patch. This has been a boon year for raspberries for our family. The last couple years we got some raspberries, but not very many. We are probably pushing about 20 gallons this year between us picking and inviting friends and family over to pick. There have just been so many raspberries. It is winding down, but there is still a lot out here, so I'm gonna do a pick. I'll hopefully be able to fill up this container. We just gotta keep picking so that we're not wasting these beautiful berries. One of our favorite ways to eat them has been freeze drying them with tossed in a little bit of sugar. Great snack for the kids. They've been putting them in their lunches, eating them while they're doing their homework. So we've been enjoying doing that, but we gotta keep picking. Another project we've got to do before winter is to take down this trampoline. It has become a bit unsafe. It has become stretched out, has holes. So we're going to be taking it down and taking it to the dump. And a lot of times we take it down for the winter anyways, but this just isn't going to survive another year. So we got to move on.
more plants. Ooh, yeah, not nearly as many as other years, but they'll taste good.
It may just be that I bought smaller varieties too.
Well, on these other ones that were bigger ones, they just didn't, the plants, even this part didn't grow as big other years. It was cold
and wet
and different kind of years, so.
I think we're lucky to get anything, so.
Yeah. All right, oh, a little bit more.
What's Hunter doing?
This is our last potato, maybe. He is making a bite jump over there.
Okay, I finished kind of picking the patch. You know, I am 16 weeks pregnant with twins. Bending over and getting the ones like way up that you just don't see when walking by. It's not really my thing, but I almost filled this whole gallon jug. And I've got some ideas of things we can make them into for a little special harvest feast. I'm also gonna go get stuff out of the garden, do kind of a final harvest there. And tomorrow for dinner, we're gonna make some yummy food. So I'm gonna keep these in the fridge. Glad to have one more picking of the raspberries done. There were a lot of moldy ones. We've had a lot of rain, a lot of wet weather in this fall season and summer, but fall has been no different. So some of them are starting to get moldy because we just can't get out there as often as we should, but still a nice looking batch of berries.
There's a lot of mud. Interesting to see these different size. I thought these were dirty at first, but that's just kind of the color they are. And we definitely got more, like larger ones on this traditional size potatoes.
Well, we had less of these to begin with.
I know, but they didn't have nearly as much yield. Like there's a lot more small one, like not quantity wise, but the yield, not nearly as many. Those would be good in soups and cutting them up.
I really needed to thin my carrots. We got a bunch of little baby ones. One's growing together. But oh well. When it was time to thin the carrots, do all that stuff, I was in first trimester of my pregnancy. Wasn't really telling anybody. Just feeling sick, exhausted, nauseous, overwhelmed. So not everything that I planned to get done got done, but I'm grateful for what we can harvest. Add on the weird weather we had all year down here in South Central Alaska. And I didn't expect much from the garden, so I feel really blessed to have all the stuff that we do have. We have still been eating this lettuce. It's been great. We just come out and cut it every night for dinner. Can't go wrong with some fresh veggies. Okay, I want these ones for some soup tomorrow. I'm gonna leave the rest for the boys. I still have celery, still have cabbage growing. And we have these carrots and lettuce. We think it's still gonna be hopefully a week or two before it freezes. So we'll be okay. We are trying to kind of wrap things up though, because Mark will be leaving on a moose hunt next week. We want to try and fill the freezer. Sometimes he goes moose hunting multiple times. This year, he hasn't had a chance till right now. And it's the end of the season, so hopefully next week he will be blessed with getting a moose to fill the freezer. So we're just trying to get stuff done out here before he takes off on that adventure. And for those of you that are worried that I'm telling you that my husband is going out of town, I do not publish my videos in real time. He will be back way before this video ever comes to the internet. I don't ever announce when my husband is actually out of town. I don't announce it on Instagram. I don't announce it on YouTube. I make sure that we are safe by always posting later, so don't worry about that. Here's our beautiful harvest. Carrots, celery, cabbage, broccoli, and cauliflower. It's gonna be good. Okay, I'm adding a bunch of lettuce to my harvest. Red lettuce, this like leafy lettuce, and then green romaine. Adding that to the bowl. Okay, I'm just gonna wash the carrots out here. A few other things we do in fall that we're not quite to yet is we make sure we get all the hoses unhooked and put away. We can't talk about the changing of the seasons without looking at some of my favorite kitchen tea towels. These are by a company called Geometry. They are ultra absorbent. They come out with the most beautiful different fabrics for different seasons, times of the year. I don't do a lot of fall decorating. I used to. I just don't have the energy for it anymore. But I do like to change out my towels. And then I just keep using them throughout the year. These are some of their fall ones. I love the different colors. Love these flowers. They are made from recycled water bottles, and they are just really, really absorbent. And so I have pretty much changed over all of my towels in the kitchen to these. I do not buy any other towels anymore. They're an investment piece, but they last a long time. Let me show you. These are the ones I use all the time. So this was last fall. They wash really well. They are white on the back. They wash really well. They get a little bit muted, but like I said, these are the ones I'm using all the time, and they just hold up so nicely. And I just love the colors they add, but they're really good towels as well. They also have Halloween ones if Halloween is your thing. I ordered a couple different things for Halloween just to try some of their other products. So we have 2 tea towels. Look at those cute cats and ghosts. Then their dishcloths. I do also use their dishcloths exclusively. That's all I use now. It's just a smaller version of their tea towel, but these are some for Halloween. Fun prints. A different product that I'm trying is these knot paper towels. And there are, I think, 6 of them in this pack. And so these are reusable paper towels. So you use them and then wash them and use them again. Kind of cool. And these are fun prints. They have these in their regular prints as well, but these are the Halloween ones. So if you like to decorate for different holidays, they have great options. Or you can just get the more neutral ones that go for all seasons, which is what I tend to go towards. I always buy extras for giveaways. I'm a partner with Geometry, so they give me a discount code. LaurenH15 gets you 15% off your orders. One thing that I love about them is they come with a little hook on all of their towels. So let's see where it is. Right here in the middle. So I have this hook on the side of my refrigerator, and I love hanging the towels there. Oh, I love that. Love it, love it, love it.
Good.
Will you please do it? It's like a meal in itself. Like every Sunday, Karen.
You don't have to. Man, that's sizzle. Both those trucks are good.
They have a very specific layout, 6 or 7. Have it. Oh gosh, we have a fire.
Oh my god. That would have been drama.
It's on there.
Is it?
Yeah, it was facing it. I think it was.
Oh my goodness. Yikes. Jeez, it's still on fire. Get some water and get that out.
Okay, our garden harvest soup is looking amazing. This is mostly stuff that we harvested out of the garden yesterday. We got potatoes, cabbage, celery, carrots, cauliflower. We also added the rest of a Costco rotisserie chicken. We got potatoes that got skewered yesterday, and it's just smelling and tasting really good. Just to make it a little bit heartier, I am going to cut up some of this biscuit dough to make like little dumplings. Add a little bit of cream. I think it's going to be really tasty. We also took the carcass from the chicken plus about half of the leaves from the celery and some other like odds and ends and put them into the Instant Pot to make more chicken broth. We use 2 chicken broths, so we're just constantly kind of always refilling the chicken broth whenever we have a Costco chicken. All right, I got this boiling again so I could start adding in the dumplings. No. Okay, so the soup is ready. It smells and looks delicious. I bought at the store yesterday, I happened to see these 49th State Brewery special edition sodas. So if you've been around for a while, you've seen us taste test their sodas. They have a blueberry soda that's awesome. They have a spruce tip soda that's awesome. These are locally made. But each season they will put out a new soda, and it's kind of like a mystery flavor. They don't tell you what it is. This one's called Whiteout Soda, so it's getting us ready for winter. They do have a pumpkin pie one that I don't actually love, so I didn't grab that one. We missed the summer one. It was some sort of like midnight sun soda. I think it was an orangish flavor, but they're always really unique flavors. So, limited release. Maybe put your guess what a whiteout soda might taste like. It says, this snowy white, mysteriously delicious soda tastes like the first snowflakes of winter falling directly onto your tongue. They always have the best descriptions. We're gonna have that with dinner and see what we think.
Well, people walk their dogs and then pick it up. And
They have a lot of
I'm
dogs.
not part of the in the streets walking their dogs.
Just gonna be a plain can.
I know. I thought they were coming, but
Boys, it's dinner time! The soda was a fun treat. Everyone really enjoyed getting a taste. We determined that it had a slight coconut taste, but was super, super sweet. So sharing a can with several people was the best idea. The chicken, veggie, and dumpling soup was so delicious. Having lots of soups and stews in the fall and winter really is one of my favorite ways to embrace the season. Okay, we're gonna finish this video out with a recipe that I've never tried before. White chocolate raspberry cookies. I'm actually gonna double the recipe, do half with freeze-dried raspberries, half with those fresh ones we picked yesterday, just to try it out, see if it's something good with the freeze-dried raspberries. We haven't baked anything with them yet, so let's give it a try. Okay, I measured it out so that I have the exact same because I didn't want to put too much raspberries in. We got the exact same amount in each bowl. This is the problem with every raspberry recipe. It uses 1/2 cup. That's like nothing.
Why do you want these? I like these ones melt so much.
These are the freeze-dried raspberries. These are the freeze-dried raspberries. They have a very crunchy texture. Good flavor. Okay, these ones are turning out nice. They could probably cook a little bit longer. I mixed those ones too much. The raspberries like exploded, added too much moisture. I was afraid of that. I just overmixed them, but. Okay, here's the fresh raspberries. We'll do a taste test when they cool. All right, a few things happened. The cookies that I just put straight in the oven, just stayed doughy and didn't want to cook. I refrigerated the rest of the dough while the first batch cooked. They cooked up beautifully. So it said don't refrigerate the dough. I think you need to refrigerate the dough. Same here. These ones cooked up fine. These ones stayed a bit doughy and needed a bunch of extra time. I mixed too much. Our raspberries are really delicate and break very easily. So I think they're all gonna taste good. We just have lots of different consistencies. I think I need to try this recipe again, but tonight's not the night. I got hungry boys coming.
Which one do you think is best?
I don't know, you try them and tell us.
I'm trying this one. What is this?
They're all raspberry.
All of them.
These are raspberry white chocolate, fresh raspberries, raspberry white chocolate, freeze-dried raspberries. These ones cooked a little bit more. These ones are a little more doughy. These ones cooked a little more. These ones are a little more doughy. They taste good?
I don't taste any raspberry.
You don't taste any raspberry?
I do in the freeze-dried one.
Well, this mama is worn out. Thank you so much for spending time with us in the garden and getting ready for end of fall. We're sending Dad off in a day or two for a moose hunt, so fingers crossed he comes home with a moose. Daddy-o.
Oh, I hope so.
We love you guys, and we'll see you again real soon for more of This Alaska Life.